Coming at you live from on top of the welder. Boy, do we have a video for you guys today. All right, we got Beetlejuice over here. Talked about it a little bit, working on it a little bit. Not putting as much time towards it as I would like to. I'm getting pulled in a bunch of different directions, but I'm trying to find some time. If I can just get a half hour, an hour of just working on a day, I'm gonna get it done here soon. The car is very complete. I was supposed to call M&M Transmissions today to get a converter ordered. I forgot to do that, so I'll probably do that later today. We need to get a torque converter for it. Tough to do without having like a final weight. So, I don't know, maybe I'll wait. They're pretty quick about it once I get the headers and everything done. And then I'll give them a weight and we'll go from there. We got the transmission, all that stuff ready to go in. Got the turbos mounted, started the cold side done. I'm not gonna do the headers. James from Hippie Fabrication is gonna do the headers, but what I am doing is the exhaust. So this side here obviously doesn't have a hole cut, but the other side does have a hole cut. And man, oh man, let me show you something cool. This is the exhaust. This is what I have come up with. I'm getting my laps in on welding titanium, I can tell you that. This right here is your GT55 outlet from TISS Fab. Right here I'm using some 4.5 inch from Tycon Industries. And then I'm up in the air about the bullhorn. I'm not sure yet. This is a 4 to 5 adapter. And right now we got it where it comes out of the car like, dude, this thing looks like a classic old school nitrous car. It looks very clean, and I'm kind of messing with it right now. But as you can see, I clocked in a little bit. Some of my welds are pretty good. Some of them you can see where I was struggling a little under gas. I'm still trying to get stuff dialed in. It's all back purged. Some of the welds on the back purge look absolutely great. They look identical to the outside. Some of them a little bit chalky right there, but I figured if each weld I get some good real structural parts, it won't ever fall apart. But this is crazy. If I show you guys how it fits in the car. The turbos are set very far back, very close to the firewall. This is the tightest radius bend, and then it bends down, and then it bends out, and then it bends down a little bit more, and then it bends out of the car. And it's pretty cool. A lot of welding. We did the math. Each joint is about 14 inches of welding. Actually, it's not about, it's a little bit over 14 inches of welding. There are 42 joints on this. So over 40 foot of welded seams on this exhaust. It's titanium, it's extremely light. It should sound really cool, and this is the driver's side. So as you can see, look at that shit is not like that right there. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, we're just chipping away with this. A lot of welding. Do really want to stop for a second and talk about welding and talk about this new welding table I got. Before I show you the new one, I'll show you the old one. This is the old welding table. It did a great job. As you can see, it was small. And at the end of last year, I figured, you know what, I've been doing a whole lot more fabrication as time goes on, and I don't see that stopping. So let's look into getting a new weld table. This is like some homemade one. I talked to Tiff's Attachment, Laughlin Fabrication. I said, hey, I want a nice badass welding table. I want it a little bit lower so I can sit there, and if I have to stand up and weld stuff over top of it, having that tall table is kind of an inconvenience. They said, not a problem. They drew it up in CAD and they sent me the price. You could not say no. Or sorry. Wait, what? Wait. Yeah, you couldn't say no to the price. Yeah, the price was that good. I almost hit the floor. As soon as they said what the price was, I was like, yeah, I need it. I need it now. And this is what we got. This thing has a 1 inch thick tabletop on it. I mean, 1 inch thick. This thing is serious. And what I really like about it is it's a great heat sink. God, my phone is just going off, brother. Phone is going off. Text messages, Snapchats, unreal. Follow me on Instagram and my Facebook, please. I'll put it up on the screen. We're posting banger reels daily. But this table here is badass. They do have it set up where you could lag bolt it, but it is so heavy. I think, what did it weigh? Like 3,000 or 4,000 pounds?
I think it's 2,500 total.
More than that. Just the tabletop. Just the top of the table.
I don't know, the way it picked the skid steer up, it was like 2,500 or...
Logan's got a scale on the skid steer. So this is where this is my first piece I'm welding on this, and man, I love it. It's a little bit lower, so when you stand up and have to weld over some stuff, it is super, super convenient. And now we have all of this room where we can put all of the tools that we use on the table. It's not all clutter. Not to mention, look, we got this other stuff. We got a nice vise over here. We got our new drill press. We got probably the most badass belt sander I've ever messed with. This thing right here, gnarly, and I'm waiting on some blades for my stand-up bandsaw. So we've really upgraded. What's your thoughts? Why are you laughing?
Tell them why you need new blades.
Bro, I smoked the blade, okay? I smoked the blade. I don't know what to tell you. It was an accident. Are you taking the camera?
How about all these?
Oh, dude, big C-clamp guy. Literally, figuratively, and literally. And a smaller C-clamp guy. What are we gonna be C-clamping?
I don't know, but
Whatever we want.
I bought them all for 150 bucks plus the stand.
All right, here, take the camera.
good buy.
We got another merch plug going on. So shout out to Tips Attachment, Lost in Fabrication. Hit up Tips Attachments if you need a weld table for one, because you get the absolute best price on it. And they can do whatever size or whatever you want. They can do it. If you need attachments for your skid loader Mini X, or if you have a full-size X, not even a Mini X, or you've got a Midi X, hit them up. They got all the stuff.
They can do whatever you need.
Yeah, whatever, like literally if you dream it up, they'll do it. This right here is a box from Racetronics, our favorite people, Racetronics. Where? I know we got, there's the banner. Look at the banner. Shout out to Racetronics. We love all their stuff. Guys, I talk about Racetronics. I probably don't talk about them as much as I should because I'm just scatterbrained, but I will say, all the stuff they make, super, super, super badass. We have the entire Colorado. We have the stuff to Plummet. We haven't got to Plummet it yet, but we're running all Racetronic stuff on that. I do believe, I don't know if I'm allowed to speak of it, but I do believe they're coming out with a whole new crimp line. Am I allowed to talk about that?
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, I mean, for the crimp fittings, we've been using Brown & Miller. We have their crimper, and well, we have a crimper. We've been using their stuff. They're local, but we've been using them because we didn't have an alternative. And the Racetronic stuff is badass. So what did they send us in here? A bunch of adapter fittings. These are the badass fittings. Let's just pull out one fitting and let's just look at it. Oh my God, what's in here? What is in here? Oh, brother, I didn't even know they make this shit. Dude. That's a wastegate. That is a wastegate. 60 millimeter Racetronics wastegates. You guys we're in this together. We're learning this shit live together. We got 2 wastegates. Let's open this up. Dude, shout out to all the guys at Racetronics. My guy Al over at Racetronics, he's the man. But the one thing I do want to say about doing sponsored, or not sponsored, just doing a merch plug is you can lie and you can just talk about it and say, oh, it's the best. But if you actually run the stuff, you know, we run what we feel is the best. We run a lot of Racetronic stuff because, in my opinion, they do make the best stuff. Their fittings are extremely nice. Look at this. You got an O-ring fitting. It comes with the O-ring. You know how many times you will go ahead and you will order an adapter fitting and it won't come with the O-ring? To me, just having it together is a big deal in itself.
Or you have to find the O-ring.
Yeah, you got to order the O-ring separate. Plus, these are just, oh, there's the little Racetronics logo. These are just extremely nice quality fittings. I don't know what else to tell you. Look at that right there. Boom, good to go. Stick that in your fuel rail. And then talk about adapter fittings. Dude, brother, we got big, we got little, we got littler, we got big, we got some medium. Dude, shout out to Racetronics. Look at all, we're gonna be adapting everything. I mean, this is, oh, I see what else we got. Oh, I know what this is. I saw the letters, I was cheating. Check out their website. This is just a small example of all the things they have. We have some of their, they have a catch can, extremely nice. They have a, like a billet overflow reservoir, extremely nice. Just, you gotta go on their website, you gotta check them out, see what all they have, 'cause they have a bunch of really nice stuff. Let's see what we got. Brother. Nice little blow-off valve. Can't have wastegates without the blow-off valve. Look at that. That's a nice unit right there. Ooh, they got some healthy springs in it too. O-ring, again, it comes with the O-ring. Clamp, that's a nice clamp. Comes with the clamp. Flange to weld it on, comes with the flange. Comes with everything you need. That right there is a victory in itself because a lot of stuff you'll order and it won't even have anything. So big shout out to Racetronics. We're gonna be slapping this stuff on a bunch of different builds. Check out their website. It'll be linked, the first link in the description below. And we're really excited to just be repping them and be able to have these badass projects on our cars. I mean, like I said, you can lie about it, but if you're actually running the products, it speaks volumes. So shout out to everyone over at Racetronics for hooking us up. Thank you guys for making quality products, because that's what it's all about. You put good out, you're going to get good back, and we appreciate you guys putting good quality products out there for us to use. All right, I was going to sit down and start welding, but Logan was here and we were filming some stuff with Racetronics. We figured might as well show you this on the car before we get it all hot and welding. As you can see, come over here, look at it from this angle. Very challenging how the turbo is back and the hole is actually in front of where the outlet of the turbo is. Crazy bend, no V-bands necessary. Put this guy right in there. Turn her around. And look at the outlet. Tell me that shit don't look like an old school nitrous car.
PHAT.
If you want to put a bullhorn on it, you could put a bullhorn on it right there, but I mean, as it sits, I think that's pretty hard. And the fitment's badass, so shout out to me. I just gotta weld it out now. So
I mean, you've been welding for like 6 days.
Bro, it's a lot of welding. I welded for like an hour last night, and I got from here up, that's about an hour. It's just a lot of welding. And I don't have like the super ideal titanium back purge setup. I have it, but I don't have a purge block. So I have one bottle that I'm purging into it, and then I need to have a trailing setup, which I have, but I don't have the gas bottle for it. So I'm just kind of taking my time, making a slow rip, letting the gas soak in, and then moving on. But I got this flange welded out all nice, didn't warp, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep just chipping away. We got some welding to do, so I'm gonna sit down, throw the hood on, and get to welding. Boys and girls, cats and dogs, fish, hamsters. We're making progress now. We're getting somewhere. Out of gas. I'm a purge, out of gas on the welder. My two other bottles are out of gas. This is the Lone Wolf here. I got this set up for aluminum, so I just been aluminum welding with this unit. But this guy here, oh, she's full. Killed the rest of them. So Dave and Tyler run to get some more gas, and I'm kind of dead in the water. I'd love to have this finished by tonight, but I welded on it for a hot minute and I got like a quarter of the way done, but I feel like we're getting closer. Every single weld is one step closer. You can tell where I was out of gas. I was just not happy, not a happy camper, so I stopped. I was gonna try to weld more, but I just had to stop. I don't know if I'm pointing the camera at it, but yeah, right there. See how it's all flaky? That's no good. Out of gas. So we'll get some more gas. Definitely have enough to weld this out, get this done, and then the next order of business will be cutting the hole in here. So I'm gonna have to measure off the other side where, get like a 5-inch, I think it's like a 5 1/4 inch maybe, hole saw, drill it, hope it's close. And what's crazy about it is, oh no, it's pretty flat. They went straight into it. This is still metal, as you can see. It's got a couple little dings and chips from. I made the hole a little bit bigger, but I definitely caught that with the grinder. Don't tell Chris. I'll just make it bigger. You'll never see it. Or a little trim ring, and it'll be good as new. But yeah, getting that done. Once that's done, the cold side should go relatively quick. So really just trying to get the exhaust done, make them both symmetrical, make them look good, and then we can rock and roll from there. So we're getting there. That looks not too shabby, I must say myself. All right, y'all. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna put this on the car. Lots of welding, as you can see in there. I don't know if you can see. I got it figured out towards the end. I got my temps right. I got my rod, my filler rod thickness right. I was getting perfect penetration, good looking welds on the inside. The next one will definitely come out better. Some spots here where it doesn't really have enough penetration, a little bit under gas. Down here you see it's under gas, but hey, this is how you learn. You just got to do it. So I'm excited. I mean, dude, badass. Let's hope it fits on the car. It's kind of badass. Fuck with it? Yeah, fuck with it. Yep. Can you set the car on the ground? Set it down.
Thank you.